You know, I read in a YouTube comment once. It was from a girl that basically stated that she used to come here every day in her old Diamond and Pearl games, and would always come here and just relive the memories that she had when she used to play this all the time when she was a kid. And to me, that actually makes me feel really happy because it basically states that Pokemon is not just a video game. It's a game that changes people because it's one that just holds so many memories. And it's just one that really, really impacts people's emotional sides and even ends up changing their personas in a way. From being completely, I guess you can call awkward, to actually having really nice memories. And that really does mean a lot to me, because in a way, it makes me feel a little bit more proud. So I actually decided to come here and try and relive that memory that she had by just standing right here, as she did all the way back then. Anyways, hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Raved, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Platinum. In the last episode, we got here to the Pokemon League after clearing Victory Road. And in this episode, now that we're at the Pinnacle of Trainerdom, as it's said in that pedestal right over there, and over here, we're gonna go ahead and just enter this place, and it looks a little less appealing in the inside than it does on the outside, but hey. So what we're gonna do right now is we're actually gonna go ahead and heal our Pokemon, even though we did heal them last time, and that was a little bit of a mistake on my part, because I was thinking of something that was gonna happen in a bit. But other than that, there's just one more thing I would like to do before moving on to getting items, and that is, Manny, I'm sorry, but I must give you a sex change. Bye, Manny. You know what, Manny? No, you don't deserve to be next to Doofer. You can be all alone here. Wait, let me go say something to Doofer. You suck! Go here! Okay, enough of all that. Let's just go ahead and go here, and I would like to go ahead and buy a lot of full restores, even though we have $37,000. I could have more. So let's go ahead and buy, let's go ahead and get 10. And in terms of revives, we are going to need quite a bit, so 4 would be an appropriate number. So there's not much else we can buy right now. So let's quickly review our team, even though that's not really necessary at the moment. And let's show off the new Manny. Manny as a guy, actually, instead of a girl. Its stats are pretty good. As you can see, it's really fast and really offensive. Special attacks doesn't really do that much justice, but hey. Its moves aren't really the best, so I'm gonna have to teach him some moves, so please give me a minute. You can't even tell that I changed Manny unless you would notice that he actually had a sex change and actually was in a different Pokeball. But other than that, it doesn't really look as bad as it did before. So with that, all I have to do now is simply just go ahead and enter here. And I do not want to press Z, I want to press X because I would like to switch my Pokemon from Leonix in front. Because we're going to go ahead and fight that guy with green hair. Or do we? Hold it! Don't go without me! Hey, why isn't I... You're challenging the Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. Let's see who's worthy of making it in the final whatever battle, because I didn't read that since I was typing a little bit too fast. But here's the final battle versus Antoine, a rival that we've met ever since we were little kids. And here we are in the final test of our skills. Clearly off the bat you can realize why I want to switch to Leonix in front, because it's going to start with a Staraptor, almost said Egraptor, level 48 with the moves Close Combat, Aerial Ace, Seal Wing, and U-Turn. This battle, if you play your cards right, it could be pretty easy. U-Turn right here is a dick move. Since right now he's going to go ahead and switch for, I'm going to assume, Snorlax. Okay, well, that's a different Pokemon then. Snorlax, the evolved form of Munchlax. Body Slam, Crunch, Earthquake, and Rest. I almost forgot to mention that Munchlax is also one of those other Pokemon that were mentioned along with, like Magmar, Electabuzz, all those other Pokemon. Because Snorlax was introduced all the way back in Generation 1. And he didn't get his pre-evolution, so it's a little bit flipped over. But he got his pre-evolution in this generation. So I always thought that was extremely cool, in my opinion. But, you know, that's just me. So this generation really did bring a lot of pre-evolutions and evolutions, just in general. Another way, they kind of ran out of ideas and just added new Pokemon. That's what I kind of thought, but still, we ended up getting a lot of great Pokemon. Not trying to bring down this generation, because I actually think it's one of my favorite generations, and that's not good. Body Slam paralyzed us. Oh. We can't even go first. Great. Okay, well, Biograptor, you are good, and I'm almost positive I'm going to have to do this again, because, hey, guess what, guys? This is the second outtake. I actually failed the first time, and I'm more or less positive that we're going to have to end up doing it again. So I need to pick a fast Pokemon. So Lennox, you're fast. So let's go ahead and use Intimidate, I guess. But right now, I would like to go ahead and mention the winner, I guess you could call it, of yesterday's question. And for all of you who do not remember yesterday's question, it was basically, what are your initial thoughts on Victory Road? And the only person who answered it once again was Vegeta Brief 1. Lennox grew to level 47. But his answer was that he found it to be annoying but fun and great for training. Which I do have to agree, because that is actually pretty much what I think of it as a whole. Because I really do like Victory Road in a way. I did bring it down a little bit, but I still thought it was really fun. Because it was fun and tedious because it's puzzles and close combat. Doesn't really matter that much, but it still is a great place for training. And I'm actually going to have to go back there before I actually fight the final battles. So now with Staraptor's defense and special defense falling, Thunder, do a whole lot of damage. If only these health bars can go as fast as they could when we were like level 10. But I guess that's what you get for having a lot of HP now. So, Lennox get your XP, Lucario get your XP, and his next Pokemon, a Heracross. So, Murphy be the most suitable for this. So let's go ahead and send out Murphy, and let's wait for him to send out Heracross. Heracross, level 48 with the moves Aerial Ace, Close Combat, Night Slash, and Rock Slide. This Pokemon is pretty much nothing new. We've seen it once, we've seen it several times actually. It really hasn't gotten many new moves. It has obtained Rock Slide and Aerial Ace, which is a little bit different and can really change the game in a way. Especially in Murphy's case, with Close Combat and all, but Fire Blast demolishes Heracross, so it's no worry at all. Let's get that XP for everybody. And his next Pokemon being a Float Cell. So, let's go ahead and switch out to Lennox, even though he's not looking the best right now. But we always have Torterra to back him up in case he does faint. Alright. So, Float Cell, which is actually his weakest Pokemon, or one of them anyways. Float Cell, level 47 with moves Aqua Jet, Crunch, Ice Fang, and Brick Break. This Pokemon, if you use a Torterra against him, the only thing you have to worry about is Ice Fang. Otherwise, it cannot hurt you at all. Well, for Torterra anyways. And I forgot to mention something, which I should have mentioned when we first fought Antoine, excluding the very first battle. Because if you chose a Pokemon that isn't Turtwig, if you chose Chimchar, he would not even have Float Cell, since clearly he would have a Napoleon. Which is no surprise nowadays, because, I mean, come on, you already know this stuff. But with, I almost forgot, Float Cell being gone, now it's time to send out his strongest Pokemon, Infernape. That little Chimchar we saw, now level 51 with the moves Focus Blast, Shadow Claw, Flamethrower, and Aerial Ace. He holds a Citrus Berry, making it its strongest Pokemon. So, Manny right here, let's go ahead and use Aqua Jet to start off, and let's see how much damage we can do with a little bit. I don't think it's going to do that much. Or it could do that. That's really good, actually. And Focus Blast. Okay, so expect him to spam a lot of Focus Blasts and Shadow Claws and stuff like that. Manny, please survive. You're stronger than the old Manny. I think you can do this, right? Right? No? Aw. Oh well. We always have a backup plan for this, as always. Unless... Oh, wait, no, you're... Crap. This isn't good. You know what? Lennox, you were a good cat thing. But now, you're going to be served as a medical Pokemon. Being a Pokemon that literally does not do anything else, and is literally used just to revive other fallen Pokemon in battle. So let's go ahead and use a Revive on Egaraptor. And, actually, something I would like to mention, that Flamethrower attack, that thing pretty much kills anything. That attack is really strong, especially if it's a critical. Trust me. Even Eageraptor couldn't survive it when I practiced this before. So actually, that's not a good idea, and literally now we're just screwed out of anything here. So how about, let's go ahead and send out Eageraptor really quick, and let's just see how he can do if actually Eageraptor can survive against this Infernape, which I kinda doubt. So let's see if we can use Fly, and no, because Focus Blast will just completely destroy Eageraptor. So Focus Blast is a bitch. Unless we can somehow survive, that'd be pretty cool, but we can't because Eageraptor is part normal. Okay, well, that's not that bad actually. So let's go ahead and send out Torterra and just use him for the exact same purpose as pretty much any other Pokemon. Actually, no. You know what? Yeah, go ahead. Burn me. Burn my turtle. Torterra, I've known you for a long time. You can survive this. Oh, come on! Torterra, come on, man. You brought me down. I was so confident. I'm like, yeah, he can survive this hit. He's almighty. And you just end up screwing yourself over. Great. Whatever. Well, that looks like it's going to be another re-recording. You know what? Max Revive. I don't even care. This is probably going to be recording. If not, well then I'm just dumb. Manny, you need to get revived because you are pretty much the only Pokemon that can take down this massive Infernape. Okay, so Flamethrower, my Lucario, I really don't care anymore. I'm like starting to be like, whatever. Antoine, you win. Just accept this money and I'm gone. Okay, Manny. I really need you to pull in for me. Come on, man. Knee. Get it. Alright, Surf, Focus Blast. We actually have a chance! Hey! This is actually working out fantastic! Unless Infernape somehow survives this, which he didn't! Okay, then all that crap about me using a Max Revive was completely in vain. Or, not really in vain, because... well, whatever. Manny, you get the XP, and we really don't need any more Max Revives, to be honest. But, let's go ahead and send out Murphy, as... Antoine almost said Barry again, because that's what it says here in the bio. But his final Pokemon, Roserade. I fully believe in this last one. I have no reason to freak out. No, do you now? Would your Roserade like some fire? That Roserade that knows the moves Giga Drain, Grass Whistle, Shadow Ball, and Poison Jab. Guys, we've won. With only 2 Pokemon left, this being a pretty tough battle. What just went down? My team still needs training or raising or whatever? Take my money? Let's go. I guess I'm not ready for a Pokemon League if I'm losing to you, and wow, look at the bottom screen, that is disgusting. Darn it, you watch though. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League, because I'm gonna become the champion, the toughest trainer. Sebastian, you'd better not lose to anyone before me. But with that, guys, I think it's gonna be an episode, because after this, we're pretty much gonna be reaching the finale. All we have are just the final battles of the Elite Four and the champion herself. So, I actually want to do something really special for this, because we're nearing the end of my first Let's Play, and this really does mean a whole lot to me. So, I'm going to go ahead and maybe take a few days off of this series for a little bit, even though it's not a good idea. But trust me, I'm going to come back, and I'm going to bring you guys everything completely brand new. Including something really special that I would like to do for Elite Four. And I'm going to say it right now. I'm going to have a co-commentator for each member of Elite Four. A total of 4 co-commentators throughout every single Elite Four member that we have. And at the end, I'm going to say farewell to each and every one of them. And I'm going to go ahead and fight the champion all by myself. So, until then guys, next time on Let's Play Pokemon Platinum, we're going to go ahead and take on the Elite Four with a guest. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.